Hi guys, so welcome to another video in a long time. I parked here. I said let me talk to you guys. I'm not doing this video at home. I don't want any interruption. I mean, I can do it in my room and stuff like that, but let's get this over and done with. So grab a snack, grab a drink. It's gonna be a lengthy video. I hope you have patience. So my last video I did was about bread. Just before that, I did one about a little bit of update about my medication and thyroid and stuff like that. So for the past weeks and months that you're not seeing me, I am back and forth with doctor's appointment. And I had an appointment, a few, maybe a month now. Yeah. I have a new medication for migraine. It helps me to sleep better. I didn't have a migraine since I'm using it, which is a good thing. But one side effect is that I'm putting on weight with it, so that's a bad thing. But I can deal with the weight. I mean, I to take away migraine. Who have migraine can understand that the pain that you go through and how bad it is. So I took the tab. I'm using that. I talked to my doctor about my weight, and we were going through that for a little while and stuff like that. Anyways, so she gave me a referral to see Dr. Poons. Yeah, Dr. Poons, who is a metabolic dietitian who helps people with their weight and get them healthy and. So yesterday, which was the 8th of July, um, oh yeah, and I just turned 41, July the 7th. So woohoo for me. But anyways, so I went there to meet the doctor and they walked me through everything. So I I gained some weight, and because of my weight, my cholesterol went up. And better believe me, I just don't understand. I'm eating pretty good. That's what I thought, because I thought like whole grain, whole wheat, low gluten free, uh, fruits and all of these things. It's gonna the sun a little bit out. It's gonna be a little bit healthy for me, not knowing that I'm putting in more sugar in my body. Gluten free have hidden sodium, hidden sugar, and starch and all these things. So I was doing bad instead of good. Let me just take up this window a little bit. Yeah, so I was doing worse than good that I thought, and it's rain coming in. We get some rain now. So they walk me through, they weigh me, they measure me, they even measure my neck and everything. So basically, they put me on this diet for 2 weeks. There's no carbs, there's no starch, there's no sugar, there's no fruits. Basically, egg whites, chicken breasts, and leafy stuff. That is it for now until another 2 weeks. Then they're gonna see that the weight that we talk about, if it's gonna go away. So it have like phase one, phase two, phase three. So I am in phase one right now. So that's what I am actually working on right now to get my weight back in order. I am not overweight, but the concern with my family doctor, right, is that because of my dad, his history of heart disease and all these things, and that's how my dad died at age 46. So me being 41, it kind of they want to be taking it precaution, because when you and then I have high cholesterol. So high cholesterol, when you have that fat and sticky stuff, on your arteries, and I'm not saying that that's happening now, but because of my dad history of heart disease, I have to be careful. So that's why my doctor referred me to there. So right now I only started yesterday, and this is my second day. It makes me feeling weak and dizzy. I have a slight bit of headache, nothing like a migraine. It's all normal because I'm not eating sugar, I'm not eating carbs, I'm not eating even gluten free, right? So basically, I'm living on egg whites right now and leafy stuff, and I can't drink any juice, no smoothie, no. They stop me from using any root vegetables that grow on there, like yam, cassava, carrots. I can't have anything of that. I can't have broccoli. I can't have cauliflower. I can't have any of these things. Basically, just some egg whites uh, and green leaves. Health is for the past couple months. I'm battling with stuff. Most of the time, I'm in and out of an appointment with doctors and checking this and checking that because I want to get healthy. I already deal and handle cancer. I have thyroid, which it's under control. That's not, bad. Now that my cholesterol, I'm taking medication again for that. So basically, I have three important medication that I taking. One in the morning, and then I'm taking two different ones in the evening. Uh, that is thyroid, and then the migraine meds, which help me to sleep better at night, but makes me gain weight. Life, you can't have it all, right? And I also have this new medication that my doctor gave me, the cholesterol. Um, I didn't really know that, I didn't expect it, to be honest. I didn't expect it that health can be so bad, when you thought that, okay, you're doing everything right. Did I tell you guys that this is going to be a very long video? Grab a snack. Yeah, so they I didn't really expect it that, okay, at 40, 41, because most of it started at 40. And then 41 now that my cholesterol. And I eat, when I tell you I eat, but then when I believe that I'm eating, right, I wasn't, because I am snacking on fruits. I'm having oats and then added fruits inside and yogurt and all of these things. So what I was doing is maintaining my weight. I wasn't throwing off the weight. I wasn't eating to throw off the weight. You know what I mean? I was just eating to, maintain the weight. There was a difference. So in order for me to get back to my normal weight and healthy weight, that is, I have to do a phase one first, which I mentioned that you cut off all of this thing. So 2 weeks back, 2 weeks after, that's gonna be the 23rd. I'm gonna give you guys an update, and I'm gonna see if I lose enough weight to go over for phase two. Phase two is that they're gonna incorporate back a little bit of what I am staying away from now. So basically, that's about my health. I'm still grateful. I'm still, content with life. It's just that things happened. So when things happen, you just have to uh, put an extra foot forward and just get things over and done with. And that was it. I take some time off from doing videos because I want to deal and handle all of this and know where I am on my right track, where my health is concerned. Because my dad died 41 years ago, but his name is still living on, because every time I go to a doctor and there is, other health issue comes up, his name always pops up. Oh, because your father died of 46, and because of this and because of that. It's all about my dad. So I have to be caution about that. So basically, that is about my health. So right now I am starving. Tomorrow I might do a haul, a grocery haul, to show you guys, because where I went to this doctor, Dr. Poon, they also have their own grocery section that have the phase one, phase two, and phase three that you can shop at. So I'm phase one, so I'm gonna go pick up some stuff. It's everything no carbs, not even low carbs, no carbs, no sugar, no salt. So it's basically carbs, sugar, and sodium. Those are your worst enemy. If you want to eat healthy and be healthy. And I think when I am all over with this, throwing off my weight and get back to it, I think that I will start continue with the type of food that they told me to. And so I guess I will have to do two different type of grocery. I wouldn't lie, what I saw, well, yesterday when I went to the Dr. Poon, I make a dash into the grocery and I just kind of eyeball it. I couldn't stay too long because I take time off from work and I went. So I had to get back. So I just barely watch and it's expensive. And then last evening I Google and look up other stuff, like, it's pretty expensive to be honest, but I gotta try. I want to be healthy. I had enough of illness went through, my body is so stressed, and that is another thing that contributing to me to gain weight, is because I am constantly stressed and worry. um and how do you live a life of stress free? I'm learning. uh, I'm reading books and I'm trying to apply that, that that what I'm reading, applying it to my daily life to make me better and happy. Um, so I am still a work in progress, and I am still, doing that. But that's an update for my health. Inshallah, everything is going to be fine. But I still try to make myself happy and look happy, and and all of that. So yeah, enough of the health. There is another issue I want to address. So if you guys saw, I had a video about when I went to Guyana and I came back. I'm gonna link it up here. So when I went to Guyana, I came back and I made a video about my mom. I made a video about my mom and her aide, the person who was helping her. I made a video. Watch it before you continue this part here, so you can understand what I'm saying. And I talk about my mom and how she was being treated and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that the woman physically hurt my mom, but she didn't take precaution and care. Now there was just this woman who was taking care of my mother. Um, my mother, she broke her hip. So she basically don't walk. She's in bed. But something came to my attention a couple weeks ago, and I saw under that same video that I talk about, somebody made a comment. Somebody from Guyana, Berbice, and she write a whole paragraph, you know, um, trying to make a point about them, right? Like a positive point on them, and trying to blast me. I didn't comment back on them. I just leave it as that. I saw it a couple of weeks ago. And I just want to tell that person, but they're from Guyana, Berbice, and it's a woman. I just want to say that your mommy situation is different. My mommy situation is different. You handle your mommy differently. I handle my mommy differently. I love my mother, and there is nothing that I wouldn't do for my mother. So you're not seeing every day, you're not seeing 24/7 what I'm doing for my mom. You know what you're doing for your mom. You know how much you were there, what you were putting into your mother. Um, and kudos to you guys that you had three people to take care of your mom, right? That was good for that auntie. But I take care of my mom how I see fit for me, and what I believe that, and who can care for my mother better. Um, so it's basically like you're outside and you're looking into inside, and you're basing on what I'm saying. And when I said that children don't have to take care of their parents, I don't mean that. I try to put that in the nicest way, and I don't mean that, you know what, you don't have to take care of your parents. But the love for me, because there is a lot of children out there don't take care of their parents. And the reason that I take care of my mother is because the love that I have for her. And that is the message that I sent across from my other video. And this person just trashed me because I said that, and said that they didn't expect anything. They didn't expect anything better from me, right? And if I quote right, she's like, "I don't expect anything better from you, woman." So I don't hate, and I just don't dislike people. I would not come to you and say that, okay, I'm taking care of my mother better than how you guys are taking care of your mother. I would not do that because I am looking from outside. I am not there every day. I'm not there to see what's happening and how you guys are dealing with it. And I'm happy that you guys was there for your mommy and physically you could be there and whatever you do for her, you could get your blessing. But don't come on to me harshly and tell me that you don't expect anything better from me. I'm taking care of my mother, every day, every year, not just because she's in bed, and she can't move. Before I came to this country, I leave somebody living home with my mother, and taking care of her until situation get worse, and then I am still trying again. I moved her out from her home. She's into my niece, and my niece is doing a fantastic job. If you guys don't believe, go visit my mother. Go. That's not a problem. Go. The reason that I stop people from going to the house that my mom was in is because when they go there, they judge. I'm hearing bad things, all over the place that how the place was this and the place was that and that was a whole thing I'm hearing, right? And that's the only reason. I swear that's the only reason I said, you know what? I don't want people to go visit my mother, right? And they know exactly who I'm talking about. The same girl that this woman who's talking about blasting me on that video, right? They're the ones I'm talking about. That's the only reason, guys, that I stop you guys from going to see my mom because every time somebody go and see her, they're y'all talking negative things and I'm hearing back. And whether y'all said things, people might stretch it 1 yard. So for me, I'm not there. I don't know. So that's why I say, you know what, to stop problem, to stop issues, stop me from hearing. Because I'm a person like this, I don't want stress. I enable stress. I had enough. And y'all know that. I had enough of my own trouble. And now I am trying to, I'm not perfect, but I am trying to be humble. I'm trying to be kind. I'm a work in progress. I am not the perfect person. I'm not a perfect daughter. I'm not a perfect mother. I'm not a perfect wife. I'm not a perfect, sister. I'm not a perfect aunt. I'm not even a perfect friend. I am a work in progress and I'm asking you that, well, I can tell you to feel you know, how I want you to feel, about me and my situation with my mom or whatever. But please don't come and blast me because I have nothing negative to say about you guys. I don't go about saying anything negative about you guys. I still love you guys. I respect you guys. I never forget the kindness that you did for me and my kids when I was going through my breakup and when I was going through my problem. I always remember her. You guys make sure that we get food. Um, Doctor appointment. You went with me. Um, I appreciate all of that and I love you guys. Like I have nothing negative to tell you guys. I was shocked and I was surprised that after all of these years, you know, that my video had nothing to do with you. Basically, it's about how I feel about how my mom was being taken care of and stuff like that. And I'm humbly, if I have to apologize if, videos, because I'm putting myself out there, I'm putting my life out there. So at some point, I don't have to accept, but I have to understand where somebody is coming from. And I am trying to understand where you're coming from and seeing that you have three people to look after your mom. I have one person to look after my mom. But that's what you can afford and this is what I can afford. Right? I did not forget y'all humble, kind, um, favors and kindness that you guys did for me. I always remember that. I always talk about it. I talk about how you guys gave us food, make sure my kids, my two girls was okay there. My doctor, you guys went, you guys helped pay for that. I am so kind and so okay, and I can talk bad about you guys. I can find two negative things and compare it with five good things and say you're bad because it's two negative things, two bad things. I'm looking beyond that. I'm looking about how you guys take care of us. And I always remember that because that was my lowest time I ever been in my entire life. And I appreciate that. So if you're watching and you're listening, I didn't even know you guys were watching me, but thank you. Just bring more subscribers in. have more people subscribe. But just remember that I don't hate. But I just want to clear that part up, and I hope that you understand where I'm coming from. And I want to take this window down back because my throat is getting dry and it's getting hot. It's still raining a little bit. But I just hope that, we all can have an understanding. And I know that maybe, I don't know what strike that hate. Like, honestly, I don't know what strike that hate. But, girl, I talk about you guys. I talk about you guys, and I would tell people that I would never forget the kindness. I don't know, you guys hate me, but that's fine. But I love you guys, and I don't hate. If I see a problem, though, I run. That's me. If I see a problem is there and I know that it's gonna spark someday, I run. That's why I don't really have this close connection with a lot of people, because I am scared. I've been hurt too many times, in my lifetime. So I am scared that that people's gonna hurt me, and so it's best that I run before you actually get to hurt me. So I hope that clears it up and you understand where I'm coming from, and understand about my video, that I don't mean that you don't have to take care of your parents. That's not what I meant. And you of everybody should know that I take care of my mommy. I do take care of her. I don't left her. So I don't know what sparked that. Anyways, so just remember, I love you guys. I don't hate. I still remember you guys and remember the good favors and everything that you did for me and my kids and all of that. So that's done. Uh, okay, so what next? What next should I touch on? Oh, another thing. So my Facebook, I have social media. I have Instagram. I have Twitter. I have Facebook. I have and to be honest, the reason that I still do have Facebook is because I'm using, over here we have a Facebook market that people buy and sell stuff, like used stuff, even brand new stuff that they can return back and stuff like that. So I am on there. It's like a marketplace, and that's the only reason I still do have Facebook, or I would have done shut down Facebook a long time. So I went through till my friend request them, and I just delete a lot of people that just sits there, just wanting to mind my business, um, not making a difference in my life, not making, not motivating me. So I deleted people there. And like I said, and I'm gonna say this again, um, if you notice that you're not on my Facebook anymore, just know that I'm a person like this. I When I see problem, I go. It can be your who. You understand? It can be you're my best friend. It can be my friend. It can be my family. It can be anybody. If I notice that some problem gonna brew there sometime, I'm running away. You understand? Um, so basically that. So I clean up my Facebook, and I have it still there. I have people that I feel that can motivate me, whether they post up a meme or some quote or some life-saving thing. And there's another thing I have to talk about. Not because I put up a status on my Facebook, it means that I'm going through it, maybe, or that I am throwing shades. When I'm throwing shades, though, I say it. That's the thing. When I'm throwing shades, I would say that I'm throwing shades. You understand? But you don't fit your life into my status when I put it up, because it's not about you. It can be a status that I like, a status that motivates me, a status that I find funny, or there's always a reason behind my status, and it always is either funny or is either something to motivate you guys, or something that can elevate somebody in life, something like that, right? I post pictures of myself. I don't really do too much of my kids. Amelia is the only one that probably I post a little bit, but she's growing now, so I gotta stop that. She have her own mind of her own. If she really wants to do that, she can do that. But yeah, so for people who just feel that I am living my best life in Canada and I change and I what? No, sweetie, I ain't change. It's just that I like to run away. I run away from problems. Rain is coming through this window. I run away from problems so that, I don't have to deal with it. And if I can avoid that in my life, I will do that. So I am here. I'm gonna come out. I got a grocery. Well, not really grocery, but like a little thingy go in there. I'm gonna go pick up this thing and head home. Um, so basically, that's what I want to talk to you. It's about my health. It's about a little bit of me getting blast on YouTube because of my mommy. Just so you know, I love my mother. I love my mother so much. Sometimes she can be a pain. Oh God. Again, I gotta talk negative. But please don't come for me, man. Yeah, don't come for me because I'm trying to be nice and humble, and like I said, I am not perfect. I'm a work in progress. So I'm gonna be going, and you guys take care. And thank you for watching. So moving forward, tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up the stuff that I can be using in phase one because of the metabolic diet. So I'll film it and show you guys what I got, and maybe read what's the ingredients and whatever it is in there. So I'm gonna let you guys know and see, and and encourage you people to eat healthy, whether you have family history of where's my keys? Oh, a family history of heart disease and all these things. So just so you know, thank you, take care, and bye. I love you guys so much. I don't know if you miss me, but I miss making video, but I just want to take some time out for myself, and do things for myself, focus on my health, get myself back on track, and get life in order. Life is not perfect, so we just got to go with whatever flow comes, but you got to make preparation for some reason. Guys, take care. Again, bye, and I love you.